Hey guys, how are you? I just wanted to make another video. I know I just posted the other one with my super fun quesadilla. I hope if possible you might have tried it just to see how it was. Or if you did it with different leftovers that you might have had. And the next thing I want to try is maybe doing more of like a breakfast quesadilla. So it's gonna be like, the eggs, bacon, sausage, that kind of thing, and then see how that turns out. So that'll probably be my next quesadilla type thing that I try. But no, I just wanted to make this quick video just about a lot of emotions that happen with, with Corona going on and having to be I don't want to say isolated from the world, because luckily, many of the stores we go to have made regulations where, they invite you, but, please be cautious, that kind of thing. But there are a lot of other different emotions that can happen during all of this. And not just during COVID and quarantine, but also like kind of in general when stuff gets a little tricky and you're not quite sure how to handle it. Like even today, like luckily, thank goodness, hopefully we get some rain, but it's dreary outside. It makes me not really motivated to want to do anything, even though like I have a whole list in my head of stuff I probably should be doing. But unfortunately, I'm just like, I just want to lay in bed. It's dreary. When I open these, I want the sun to come beaming in and wake me up, and it's just, not that kind of day. And like I said, hopefully that means that we're getting some rain, because it's literally the definition of a desert right now. Like, it's so dry, it's so disgusting outside. Like, we need some air to like clean everything, we need the water. And so it just kind of puts you in that, icky kind of mood, And there's a lot of people who unfortunately have this type of feeling regardless of if it's the weather or, they aren't sure how to handle these type of, situations. And me personally, like what I, because one thing they're always like, talk to your mom, talk to your parents, which is like, I love talking to my mom, but it's also where it's not like something where, I'm going to go dig myself a hole and I don't want to come out of it type of thing. And so I feel like when I tell her, I've been kind of down lately, that's immediately what she's going to go to. Which unfortunately, like I said, a lot of people, that is just where they go, it's a bad day and now they're, they don't want to get out of bed for, a couple days, a week, a month, But what has really been helping me is, I'm just kind of taking, an example of what I've been watching, but, videos of people that I look up to saying, it's okay to, need a little help. It's okay to, ask, get some counseling, get some, online, like, mediation, or if you need to, look into something that, I've heard that helps, but I've never tried it. Whether, you've always wanted to do yoga or, like I said, meditation, that kind of stuff. Like, now is like an amazing time to do it, an amazing time to stay consistent with it. Like, on Monday that really helped, and, it's, it's a Wednesday, and, I'm kind of feeling down again. So let me, give myself like 20 minutes and just, like release. Or, because a lot of things that people want to go to, or, I'm feeling down, so I'll have some energy drinks. And I have a bad habit of this. Is like, okay, the more coffee, the better. That's going to help. But of course it never does. But, that kind of stuff. Things that, if it fixes our energy, then it's just going to fix us automatically, which unfortunately is not true. So I've been watching a lot of, a little shout out, I've been watching a lot of Shawn Johnson and her husband Andrew East. It's called The East Fam. Their YouTube channel, and a lot of it, yes, is about like their newborn baby, you know, stuff that I can't personally relate to at this very second. But if you go back and you go to their older videos, you start to see, you know, those type of videos where it's, you know, her talking about, you know, her gymnastics career and how, you know, her health has been, you know, went up and down, and how even though like it took a little time, like she finally found a place where she was okay and she was good. And, you know, she did do the, you know, the counseling. Obviously, it's different now because you can't probably physically go to, you know, a place and talk to someone face to face. But they have, you know, like the virtual counseling where, you know, you are still matched with professional counselors. It's just, you know, like over video. Or even if it's like texting, you know, like one of those, like, not, I don't say hotlines, but one of those where you're like, hey, I'm feeling really down, and then they're like, send you some motivation, or they're like, hey, you know, try this, try that kind of thing. You know, and then there's other times where it's okay to literally, like, I'm having a bad day, and I just want to watch, like, Nicholas Sparks movies and eat some ice cream. You know, like, if you have a day like that, like, I'm not saying, like, ignore that and just, you know, don't go with your emotions, but I'm just, like, it's more of, if it's more than just like something ice cream can fix. Like if you can have a whole tub of ice cream and you're like, you know what, I'm good, then, you know, all for you, girl. But if it's more something that needs a little bit more like push, then, you know, it needs more help, then definitely like look for that kind of help. Whatever, like, so whatever kind of help it is, like, look for that, you know. And that's why, you know, this video is more just saying, like, it's not like it's just you. You're not the only one who's had those different situations happen, or those emotions, those feelings. Especially with the people who have unfortunately, you know, lost their job and, you know, might have lost a family member right now due to the coronavirus. You know, I can't even imagine what they're going through right now. And you know, it's unfortunate, you know, it sucks, but again, they're not alone, you know. You can there's so many like support groups that you can talk to, like, I've been going through this, like, hey dude, I'm going through the exact same thing, you know, this has kind of helped, like, maybe try it, you know, hey, let's text back and forth, let's get in contact, let's see what we can maybe do together. You know, that kind of stuff, because you're never alone, even though sometimes you're like, oh, I'm the only one. You know, you're not. You're gonna make it through this. We all are. Like I said, whether it's something that has just started due to the coronavirus spiking and all of that, or if it's something you have been dealing with, like, for a while, and now this is just, like, the ugliest cherry on top of that disgusting sundae you've ever, you know, experienced in your life. This is just a video, like, watch it, you know, and just say, you're right, I'm not alone, like, what can I do, you know. Below, I'm gonna add a couple links and stuff too, so maybe some support groups or counseling, that kind of stuff, if that hopefully can help you a little bit. Even, like, if you're, you know, a reader, I know there's so many, you know, books like, you know, You Are a Badass, and like that kind of stuff that girls read and they feel very empowered. So if you feel very powerful through words, then I'll definitely try to throw, you know, some of those books down there that might help. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully it'll help you do something a little bit motivated. I'm not saying like you're gonna get up and be like, okay, now I'm gonna go train for a marathon. You know, if that's you, perfect. But if you're just like, you know what, I did this and I've been wanting to do it for a long time and I finally got it done, and it's your own personal achievement, like that, you know, over the moon. Like, that's amazing. If that was your goal, you hit it, and now you can create a new goal, you know. And it's just as exciting to make a new goal than to finish one, because you know that I just finished that one and now I get to make a new one for myself. And then all of a sudden, all of that turns into, you know, a whole new you, you know, step by step. So again, please do not feel like you're alone in the world. If you watch this video and you think somebody needs to hear it, please send it to them, share it where you can, and please subscribe to, you know, this channel. I know this is a little bit, you know, of a darker, not as exciting video, but again, you know, it's something that people need to hear. It's something that people need to know. You're not alone. You're gonna get through this, whether you're a girl, a guy, you know, a dog, a cat, you know, anyone. You know, you're gonna get through this. So please share this around. If you don't want to share this video, just share your love and support for people, even if it's, you know, they're doing okay. Just like, hey, I want to check in. How are you? You know, like my friend from Indiana, Angelica, is gonna be hopefully flying out in the next couple months, you know, and I know she's busy, you know, and I don't need to, you know, hear from her all the time, but I'll just text him like, hey, how are you doing? Like, you know, are you all set? Like, how are the flights looking? You know, if you need help financially, let me know. I want to help you in some way if I can. You know, it's just, and then that, you know, it just makes them, you know, brighten their day a little bit. So I hope this video helped you. I hope this video helps other people. Like I said, share it with them. And like I said, I'm gonna attach a couple like links, books, you know, stuff that, you know, might help you depending on what your situation is. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I know it's close to being the weekend, so hopefully your weekend is just as relaxing. You know, take this weekend to, you know, refresh your brain, to just, you know, write down your goals, you know, tape it to your wall, and you have to stare at it every morning, you know, and be like, okay, there's my reminder, like, let's go, let's kick some butt. So I will talk to you guys very, very soon, and till next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay you. All right, goodbye. Mama.